We're here to test action cameras, the kind of devices you strap to your helmet when you want to do something really stupid. Record it for posterity and then walk away, hopefully, unscathed.
Yeah, these things have to be able to go anywhere and record anything. Now, we've got the two best on the market, but are they tough enough for what we've got in store? For our extreme test, I'd got the tough Vio POV.1 helmet camera with 2 gig SD card, AA battery-powered recording unit and built-in monitor. The recorder can be submerged to 1 metre, while the camera head is waterproof to 10 metres.
And I'd got the V-Cam, a fully sealed high-speed headcam and recorder with a non-removable 8 gig flash drive. With a rechargeable lithium-ion battery, the V-Cam will work up to a depth of 100 metres.
If you buy one of these cameras, you'll want it to be tough and just keep on recording whatever you throw at it. So to test our cameras to the extreme, we were going to be doing something pretty extreme. We were going co-steering.
Co-steering is rock climbing, cliff jumping, swimming and diving all thrown together in a big mess of extreme action.
As clambering round the coast is a risky business, we'd got local guides Tim and Byron to keep us safe.
No. Ow! I feel bonded now. And first, we were going to test waterproofiness.
Both these units claim to be waterproof, and they'd need to be. The salty seawater would play havoc with the electronics if it got in.
The fact that my V-Cam is solid state means that no parts can be removed. It's a sealed unit, so it should mean there's nowhere for the water to get in.
My POV has waterproof military spec connectors, and the port covers for the batteries and SD card have plastic seals that create a suction when pushed together. That means it can be underwater for about half an hour at a time without a problem.
After a bit of a swim, we ended up in a whirlpool known as the washing machine, where we were buffeted by swirling sea, and our camcorders got a serious drenching.
Even after 2 hours at sea, both our camcorders were showing no signs of water penetration. Both had passed the waterproof test.
On to the next part of the challenge. We wanted to test how tough the cameras are and to see just how much physical abuse they could withstand.
To test the camera's toughness, we would be climbing along the extremely rough base of a jagged cliff. The cameras would get squashed, bashed and scraped. This sort of treatment would be terminal for any normal camcorder.
It's like cliffhanger. Literally, he's holding on with his little fingernail.
My V-Cam's case is covered in a nickel-coated carbon fibre for extra strength, and because it's solid state, there are no moving parts to skip or jump. However, in reality, after a few bashes, the picture froze and remained like that until I noticed and reset the unit. Very disappointing.
My POV also claims to be shockproof. The recorder is made from toughened acrylic plastics and the camera head has no loose pieces inside it. Unlike Jason's V-Cam, despite the punishment I gave it, it kept on going.
Right, in all seriousness, joking aside, we're both stuck. We're both stuck.
So in the toughness test, the clear winner was Dallas's POV. My V-Cam just kept on stopping, which just wasn't good enough. Finally, we headed up the rock face for the big, dramatic final test.
Waiting for us was a 40-foot leap into the swirling sea below. This was our big moment. Exactly the sort of thing you'd buy these cameras to record. Fail here, and they'd be worse than useless.
This is scary, isn't it?
Oh, my God.
This is actually
Oh.
How are you with heights? I'm not so good.
Terrible. This is really, really scary.
Come to me, Dallas. Coming over.
Well, I'm ready to do this. Are you ready to do this?
Yeah. Come on, boys.
Here we go.
Come on, Chase.
On the count of 3, here we go. You ready?
Come on,
3,
Chase.
2, 1, go! Yay!
I'd done it. I'd made the jump, but had my camera recorded it? The V-Cam had survived the impact and kept on recording. The footage was clear and constant. My only criticism, if I'm being picky, is that it was a tiny bit grainy. Now it was Dallas's turn.
Dallas, hang on, baby.
My
I want to film you coming down.
I had never been so nervous.
2, 1, go!
I'd done it, and I was still alive. But could the same be said for my camera? Yes, the POV had recorded it all, and the footage was perfect. Now I could show my friends how tough I really am.
Again!
Oh, what a fantastic challenge. It looked absolutely terrifying.
I'm still having nightmares about
was
that jump.
It was
really high.
Hey, you know what? And these pieces of kit, they really did seem to work, didn't they? Absolutely everything that you threw at them.
They
was
really
great.
did. You know, this technology has moved on. There were a few glitches. My unit, for example, I don't know if you remember, I was bashing it against the side of the cliff. It actually stopped recording at that point. It froze, and I didn't realise until I'd finished that it had done that.
Oh, that's quite irritating. You don't want that to happen, do you? What about yours, Dallas?
I thought it was pretty good. Essentially, both of them got the footage we wanted. My main glitch was because of the batteries. This takes standard AA batteries, which kept running out, which is obviously not very handy in an outdoor situation.
OK, but the important question here is which camera delivered the best footage? So let's go and have a look, because we've got two identical televisions set up over here with the footage, so we can compare. Take a seat, chaps.
OK.
OK, so Jason's VCam is on the left, and Dallas's POV is on our right. All right, so instantly, I think that the colours on the VCam are stronger than the POV, aren't they? But it is a bit pixelated, that picture.
It's a bit jagged around the edges on the face and the helmet, isn't it, in the close-up?
Especially where the light hits the rock there, for example, where there's bright lights, it struggles to cope.
Yes, exactly. The POV is a nice picture to watch, isn't it? It's a lot softer, whereas that one is a bit grainy.
Yeah.
So I think that's easier on the eye.
I think the bottom line is with both. If you got home, would you be happy with both?
I think you would.
Yeah.
I think you would.
Yeah, but the thing is about these, the POV is pretty much half the price.
I know.
Of the VCam.
And that's got to be a deciding factor.
And I think yours kept cutting out, so ultimately the winner of this challenge is the POV, and Dallas takes the first part.